love motorcycles! Motorcycles! Told me, nobody told all the wives. Some serious traffic. Traffic. Music will stop for a second.
So what's going on here, if you can see me, my face is big probably. I'm going to take out this bleeder and I'm going to put in a speed bleeder. Now that will allow me to just pump and pump and pump, not being like, you know, with like on, okay, you know, like pull, open, and then pull in, and then close, and then open, you know, that non-stop. It's like open, blah, blah, blah. So, and then especially for everything else. And then when you're trying to get, when there's air in the system completely, and it takes forever to do that system and as opposed to just, when you just leave it open with a check ball valve, so only air will go out, it won't come in, and then you just like, da-da-da-da-da, you're good to go. And so I got some stainless steel ones as well. Speed bleeder here, and we're going to pull it out, and some fluid's going to leak, and 8. Yes, it is. I should use gloves. Where's my gloves? It's leaking. So that's your one-way valve. So we got a measuring tool here. And I'm going to measure the threads. It's a 1.25 by M8. What is this? This one here. M6 1.0. Okay, that's the wrong one. Okay, here it is. It's an M. There's no sticker on it for some reason. But that's the right one. And so it won't be a stainless steel one today, unfortunately, but that's alright. It's just more money. It's already got thread lock. The guy's already had it dried on. And you just thread it into position. I didn't measure it. I should double measure that just in case. It's stupid. It's an M8 1.25. Yeah, it's just hard to turn in, obviously, with the thread lock. There you go. So I'll show you how we bleed with it now. The good old speed bleeder. It's a piss bag. It's the easiest way to do it. And you stab this onto the end. And just hang your piss bag or whatever. I can jab it anywhere. It'll get a lot of weight eventually. And so we pull. And all you have to do is crack it open just a bit. There's the, see the air? You guys zooming in now. See, I let it go. See how that would have been a mistake if I didn't have the one-way valve? But more air comes out. But it doesn't go back in. So that's it. That's as simple as that. I don't know what stock fluid they have from BMW. I would hope it's pretty good. But eventually I'm going to put my EBC in there so I can run most of this out. I don't know how high temperature it would be. I only hope it's really good. So that's it. I still follow the same practices as before though. Oh, I got myself caught. To get all the air out of the system, I like to knock on the lines, lock on the calipers, on the calipered lines, try to whizzle that stuff up into the center line, and then into the whole thing. And one more try, do this thing, release it, and a couple more bubbles. That's it. I brought this thing halfway down so we can eventually top it up once I'm done the track day. And we're getting into real racing. Oh yeah, one of the things is, you know how there's like a little cap lock. Simply put, we don't use that in racing because we change brake fluid every time we're going on a track. And if I had to put this on and off every time I do that, that's critical time. You know, yes, it's sort of a good idea, but if you get that cap tight, you'll know. And then we make some marks with paint. Let's move on to some HP wheels. We're going to build some wheels right there. The new rotors. Ooh, so nice. Very pretty. And here's that speed sensor ring. And that bolts onto the wheel, the rotor. Okay. And we got some bolts from BMW as well. They like to charge a fortune for this stuff. Anti-seize. I pretty much just putting anti-seize on every bolt and a little bit of Loctite at the end. Now a little bit of Loctite. Oh, there's some blue Loctite. I was doing by hand.
Boy, you've got me tripping.
Let's check my torque.
Tripping on words. You spin me round so sweetly and kiss till it hurts.
Alright, next size.
You're telling me one thing, then say nothing at all. You make me feel so hazy, I forget how to walk. You've got me tripping on words. Tripping on words. Tripping, tripping.
Now I can actually use this thing to do my torquings. Go around the circle, get them all even at first. Don't just do one off at a time. I like to just space it out. Boom, there's the torque. Boom, there's the torque. Boom, there's the torque. Let's see how tight that really is. Oh yeah. Pretty much just by choking up. And the last one, I got Loctite on these guys. Speed sensor ring. I want to show you guys these 90-degree valves from Radguard, Australia. And so I got some anti-seize on one end. And simply they come like that, right? So you can just pull your stock rubber ones and throw this in there. It has a seal. And I want it to be on the, this is the rotor side, the wheel speed sensor, I want to be hold it to the right. Usually they're on the left, but I like the right. So this is the direction I'm going to rock it. 14 socket. Doesn't need to be that tight. Just a little bit of finger. I want to show you guys a race tech technique So sometimes it's difficult to find your tire valve right away. So the answer is mark your rim. So now, like when you're like spinning your wheel, where's the freaking tire thing? On the hot grid of the racetrack. You're not going to be like wasting time. And I think I'll do both sides, but I want to let that dry first. So that's it. That's the technique.
What are you doing, Marcel?
I already explained I'm marking my rims where the tire valve is so you can find it quicker without like, trying to spin your wheel around.
Yeah.
Oh, I might as well show you guys how to balance a wheel. So, ironically, where the valve stem is the lightest part of the tire. The heaviest is the opposite of the valve stem. Sorry. So, to figure that out real quickly, is I'm just taking a quick guess, and I'm grabbing 3 of these 1/4 ounces. So, 7, 14, 21 grams. And I throw it on the opposite side of the weight, and then I put it sideways and let go, and it's almost balanced. It's just dropping a little bit, like that's really slow. And you try the other side as well, and it's dropping. So from that slow drop, I know I'm really close. Like this is already good enough. This is what a store would be like fine with. For me, I want to go the extra mile. I'm going to cut one of these in half. So, simply, we're going to take that 7 grams into 3.5. And these are lead, and so I'm able to squish it apart. Okay. And now put it sideways. Pretty perfect. The only thing I could do is take little bits off or more. I have lubed the rim on the face from 9 to 3 because that's going to be pushing the tire on initially. I lubed the drop center so the tire will fold and move around and bend and fill up that gap. I lubed the lip of the tire on both parts of the tire. So step 1, of course I lock the wheel in the dog lock. Step 1 is just kind of just get the tire on. The first half. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, I lost my lid for the lube. Mount, demount bar. And just jab it in there like that. Next step is take the yellow thing and we drop them in, pull them through, pull them, pull. Now we take the center post and we drop her down so this thing just catches the bearing. I walk around here. I'm going to use my hip and I'm going to pull and I'm going to push. And kind of just do like a knee bend. And push the tire, ow, I hurt my wrist, into the drop center as we go around to make sure it has somewhere to go. And if it gets difficult, that's when I grab these guys and I'll make sure it stays in the drop center. Maybe a little bit of lube on here too. That way it'll just hold it in the drop center. And then I don't have to do it myself. It's almost there. There it goes. Give it a pull. And there it is. It comes out, no problem. So the tire's on. Oh, yellow thing. center post up. Lock them. And we take them over to the air. And we'll pop back in twice. I should turn the air compressor on. And it's on. And it's going to go to the heaviest spot automatically. Take a piece of tape. We're going to mark where we might put it. I'll put it on this side for you guys to see. Okay, let's try it back here. Ready? It's pretty balanced right there. 6 ways. Now put it this way. That's the magic spot, 6. So now I just want to clean the area. There you go, balanced, balanced. And we finish off with some nice black tape. Secure them on. Rules of racing, you must tape it over top of it as an extra precaution. Alright, thanks for watching. Adios guys. Listen, no more balancing, no more machine, yada yada yada.